We all know that consuming processed meat is always an easy option, but does this ease necessarily translate into a healthy option? Well, stick around, let's find out. Welcome back to another Level Up Health video. Today, we're going to be talking about the 9 reasons why processed meat is simply bad for your health. Let's begin. Smoked, cured, salted, canned, dried, or preserved meats are examples of processed meats. Cold cuts, hot dogs, bacon, sausage, salami, beef jerky, ham, corned beef, and other processed meats have all been related to various health issues. People who ate the most processed meat had greater incidences of diabetes, heart disease, and several forms of cancer, according to multiple studies. The culprits are too much salt, preservatives, and fat in the items. To maintain your health, eat more vegetarian meals, reduce your intake of processed meats, and increase your intake of fruits and vegetables. Now, let's look at the top 9 reasons why processed meat is never a good choice when it comes to your health. Number 1. Increased risk of heart disease. Bacon consumption raises the risk of diabetes and coronary artery disease. In one study, consuming bacon and hot dogs were linked to greater risk of heart disease than eating other forms of processed meat. One possible cause is a high salt level. Nitrates, which are toxic substances, may also be to fault. Processed meat has a high fat content, which is unhealthy for your heart and that dreaded waistline that's hard to burn off when it comes to weight loss. Number 2, risk of colorectal cancer. Sandwich fillings commonly include sliced ham, beef, chicken, and cold turkey meats preserved with salt, sugar, spices, and other chemical preservatives. Consumption of these goods contain harmful additives that have been linked to an increased risk of colorectal cancer. So if you're someone who likes to whip up a sandwich every day, I would suggest you think of a healthier alternative that doesn't include processed meats. Number 3, increased blood pressure. Medical practitioners advise hypertension sufferers to avoid processed meat and other high-fat foods. This is due to the fact that these foods are often high in harmful fats and sugar. Meat preservatives like nitrate and elastin cause arteries to harden, which might lead to more significant health concerns in the future. Avoid processed meat if you want to lower your chances of acquiring hypertension. So next time you sit down for a meal, consider using herbs and tomatoes instead of those unhealthy additives like pepperoni and salami. Number 4, unhealthy lifestyle. Of course, just because you consume processed beef doesn't mean you're unhealthy. However, if you're not aware of what you are eating, you'll quickly establish a slew of poor habits. According to one research, people who shun processed meats are more likely to eat healthier foods. We bet these people are also those who do not have a history of heart disease or any other sort of problems which comes with eating unhealthy food. Number 5, potential weight gain. While we are all for body positivity, there's something that cannot be considered healthy. Obese and overweight people are more likely to develop a variety of health problems. Unfortunately, processed meats include a lot of bad fats that cause you to gain weight. Avoid processed meats as much as possible to avoid gaining extra weight. If you want to lose weight quickly, you also need to add a brief fitness regime to your daily plan. Remember that the main method to lose weight is to consume fewer calories while getting some form of exercise to help burn off calories. Number 6, high dosage of salt. Sodium chloride is used widely in the salting technique of preservation. Keep in mind that too much of the substance might cause stomach cancer, heart problems, and hypertension. Try omitting table salt the next time you eat, in addition to avoiding processed meat. While adding table salt to every meal may taste wonderful, it has a detrimental impact on your overall health. So it is recommended that a little compromise on the perfect taste might go a long way in keeping you healthy. Number 7, increased risk of diabetes. According to research, people who eat more processed meat are 38% more likely to develop diabetes. Diabetes is defined as a condition in which the body's capacity to create and respond to insulin is impaired. As a result, patients' glucose levels are raised and their metabolic rate is irregular. Of course, a variety of variables have a role in the development of diabetes in a patient. Your genetics and lifestyle, for example, are major determinants. Number 8, contains carcinogens. Carcinogens found in processed meat are a common cause of many different types of cancers. Carcinogens can be found in any form of meat that has been preserved by smoking, salting, or curing. Carcinogens can cause cells to divide at a considerably quicker pace, even if they don't directly alter DNA. As a result, the body is more susceptible to DNA alterations, which can lead to a variety of different cancers. Keep in mind, however, that a variety of other variables influence the progression of this deadly disease. Number 9. Polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. One of the oldest and most common methods of meat preservation is smoking. It not only extends the shelf life of the meat, but also enhances the flavor. While smoked processed meat is tasty, it also raises your chances of getting cancer. Polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, like carcinogens, enhance the likelihood of cancer cells developing when consumed in large quantities. Polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons in processed meat occur from the combustion of wood and charcoal. That is why many people avoid eating meat that has been charcoal burned. Conclusion: despite their amazing taste, processed meats are not healthy and they're not safe for you. Not only will you be putting yourself at risk of heart disease, but the chances of cancer also need to be considered with long-term consumption. That wraps up this video. Let me know in the comments section below if this affected your view on processed meats, and if you'll be thinking twice about buying that pack of bacon for your morning breakfast, or is it just too tasty for you to give up? Let me know. But as always, thank you for watching. Tap that like button if you enjoyed the video and possibly want to see more content on the subject. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.